The Depository System of Reporting. A detailed overview for new filers. This video is a summary of our training class. We'll cover organizing, filing contribution deposit reports, spending, and other filing requirements. Candidates, PACs and state parties who file with OCPF disclose campaign finance activity in the Depository System of Reporting. What is the depository system? The depository system requires three parties: the bank, the candidate, and OCPF. Step 1. A candidate or committee e-files a deposit report after making a deposit at the bank. Step 2. A candidate or committee makes expenditures using the committee checks and debit cards. Step 3. The bank submits a monthly report, showing deposit totals and expenditure details. Step 4. OCPF reviews reports, and contacts candidates and committees if additional answers or clarifications are needed. Before looking at the steps in more detail, we'll address organizing. To organize, go to the agency website and click the Organize with OCPF button. Candidates and committees must organize, register, with OCPF. The online registration process takes about 15 minutes. Next, appoint a bank and set up a checking account. Ask a bank to complete the D-103 form to open a depository bank account. An EIN from the IRS is required by most banks to open a campaign account. Complete online treasurer training via Reporter 7 software. When organized, begin to fundraise, spend, and file reports. Deposit reports. Each deposit at the bank requires a deposit report to be filed with the state. One deposit equals one deposit report. Depository committees deposit contributions within 7 days of receipt. We recommend e-filing a deposit report within 3 days of making a deposit. Statutory filing deadlines are less frequent. Depository committees file by the 5th of each month. Depository legislative candidates file quarterly, and 8 days before primary and general elections. To file a deposit report, log into Reporter 7 from the agency website. This is Reporter 7. Click the purple tile to create a deposit report. Enter the date of the deposit. This is the summary page, displaying the Deposit Items tab. Click the tab to enter bank deposit details. Add the donor details for each contribution in the deposit and click Save. Credit and debit card deposits. When money is collected by credit or debit card, choose a credit card from the tender type list after depositing the funds. Enter the full amount contributed prior to any credit card fee. To account for the fees, click the Fees tab, enter the credit card fee and click Save. On the summary page, Reporter 7 does the math. After clicking the e-file button on a deposit report, the report is posted immediately to the agency website. Fundraising rules and restrictions. Calendar year fundraising essentials. $1,000 limit from an individual to a candidate. $500 limit from an individual to a PAC. $5,000 limit from an individual to a party. $100 limit from candidate to candidate. Other thresholds and limits. $50 cash limit per person. $50 Cash App limit per person. $100 money order limit per person. A donor's occupation and employer are required for annual contributions of $200 or more. Fundraising restrictions. Contributions are prohibited from businesses to candidates, PACs and parties. Appointed public employees may not solicit or receive funds. Ballot question committees may not contribute to candidates, parties, or PACs. Fundraising restrictions continued. A citizen from another nation may not contribute to candidates, PACs or parties, unless the individual holds a green card. Businesses and other organizations may not reimburse employees or others for the contributions made to candidates, PACs or parties. Expenditures. A candidate may make expenditures to enhance their political future. A statewide candidate may make reasonable and necessary expenditures directly related to the campaign. PACs and parties may make expenditures to support the purpose for which they were organized. The rule to remember: make expenditures using committee checks and debit cards. Why? Because expenditures are disclosed by the bank, which monitors check and debit card expenditures. If a candidate uses her personal debit card to make a campaign expenditure, the bank will not know about it and there will be no disclosure. The details of each expenditure must be explained, showing a political purpose that is not primarily personal. On checks, write the purpose on the memo line so someone from the bank can report it to OCPF. If a debit card is used, the bank can report the vendor and the amount, but can't report the political purpose. This is done by candidates and committees. We call it clarifying expenditures. To clarify the purpose of a debit card expenditure, log into Reporter 7 and click the red tile. To clarify a debit card expenditure, click the Clarify button, and provide the political purpose. When describing an expenditure, don't forget the for. We will send an email to candidates, PACs and parties when the bank files the monthly report. This email can serve as a reminder to clarify expenditures. Other filing requirements. Each depository filer must submit a year-end report in January each year. The year-end report is, largely, autofilled by OCPF. But candidates and committees must enter in-kind contributions and liabilities. In-kind contributions are things of value that are not money. For example, if a local party pays for a mailing supporting a candidate, the candidate would disclose the in-kind contribution. Businesses are prohibited from providing in-kind contributions. Pay businesses for the goods or services you receive. Liabilities are loans, usually to candidate campaigns by the candidates themselves. Liabilities are also bills and debts that have not been paid as of December 31st. In summary, file deposit reports after making deposits at the bank. Only make expenditures by committee debit card or committee check. Clarify debit card expenditures. If you have questions about campaign finance reporting, please check with us. OCPF auditors will review your reports and reach out to you if clarifications or errors need to be addressed. All audit issues that need attention are available by clicking the Gateway tile on Reporter 7. Thank you for watching.